In the big world of education, things are changing. You see, for a long time, schools have been putting students in classes based on only their age. But there's this idea floating around that maybe, just maybe, it's not the best way to help students learn. So let's talk about why we might want to change things up and group students by their abilities and how smart they are instead. Picture this, a classroom where learning sorry Picture this, a classroom where learning is like a special suit made just for you. In the old way, all students have to go through the same stuff at the same speed, whether they're quick learners or need more time. But with this new way, teachers can make lessons that match how each student learns best. It's like having a personal learning journey for every child, so they don't just understand the material but also really enjoys learning it. School isn't just about passing tests, it's about making well-rounded people who can handle all kinds of things in life with a smart and skill-based way. We're not only helping students do well in tests but also helping them be creative, understand their feelings, and learn practical things. It's about getting ready for the real world, where success is about more than just grades. Now, let's talk about the pressure that can come from grouping by age. Imagine if some students end up in classes with kids who are much older or younger than them because of different reasons that can make them feel bad about themselves and not want to learn. But if we group students by abilities, that pressure is less. It's like creating a friendly and helpful place for everyone to learn. Being flexible is super cool. It's a super cool thing about this system. Think about a student who's amazing at math but not so great with English. With the smart based system, they can go ahead in math and get extra help with English. It's like saying, hey, you're great at this, so let's go faster and we'll work on the other stuff when you're ready. And let's not forget students who need extra help or learn in a different way. This system makes sure that every student gets the right help, they need to do well. It's like being fair and around everyone succeed, helping everyone succeed. Diversity and being fair are important today. We don't group by age. Our classes become mix of kids with different abilities, backgrounds, and ideas. This is great because it means we can talk about more stuff and learn from each other. It's like having friends who are all different, and that's pretty cool. This smart based way also helps students find the right path for their future job. As they go through school, they figure out what they like and what they want to do when they grow up. This system guides them so they can study what they're interested in and what they're good at. Lastly, this change makes teachers better too. They have to keep learning and trying new ways of teaching. It makes school more interesting for them and for us. Now let's turn our attention to world example. In Finland, students are not grouped strictly by age in their early years of schooling. Instead, they emphasize in place on providing a more personalized and flexible learning experience. This approach acknowledges that children develop at different rates, and their readiness for certain subject or skill can vary widely. Students are evaluated on their individual abilities, and teachers use this information to tailor their instruction accordingly. The Finnish model has shown impressive results. Student tends to perform well academically, and there is high level of satisfaction among both students and parents. Importantly, this approach fosters a love for learning as students aren't rushed to materials they may not yet be ready to grasp fully. Another compelling example comes from our neighboring country, from Singapore, which has implemented a system that allows for flexible pacing in mathematics education. Uh, in this In this system, students can move through math curriculum modules at their own speed, advancing to more complex topics when they demonstrate mastery. It's a competency-based approach that recognizes that math proficiency doesn't always align with age. This system has produced remarkable outcome. Students in Singapore consistently, consistently rank among the world best in math proficiency, and the approach has garnered attention internationally as a way to ensure that each student receives the support they need to excel. So in the end, changing from age-based force to smarts and skill-based grouping, it's like a breath of fresh air for education. It's like saying, hey, let's focus on what each student can do and help them grow in their own way. It makes school more fun and helps us get ready for the big, complicated world out there. Let's give it a try and make school a better place for all of us.